Hi, it's attorney Ryan McKean from Connecticut Trial Firm, and I'm here to answer one of the questions that I'm often asked by my friends, not just people who are looking to hire me, but when should I hire a personal injury lawyer? And the answer to that should be when you're comfortable, when you feel like it could be of benefit to you. Law firms, in my opinion, should always take a client centered approach. And every case is different, every client is different, and it's really important that a client feels comfortable hiring a lawyer. No lawyer should ever sell a client on services or twist their arm or hound them to be hired or to hire them. So, when you should hire a lawyer is, objectively, is as soon as possible, because first of all, there's no charge for a consultation. And so it's free. It's free to get some advice. It's free to get your question answered. It's free to be told that, that a lawyer doesn't think that there's a case here. And you don't have to spend hours and hours searching online and trying to make your own opinion. You could go to an expert and get a fair understanding as to whether or not there's a claim for a no charge consultation. And also, there are really two types of lawyers. And the first type is like the fee lawyer, the one that you go to when you've got to pay up front, commonly a retainer or a flat fee. And those folks work hourly. Well, personal injury lawyers work on contingency, which means that there is no charge to hire us. Nobody plans on getting injured. We only get paid when we are successful in obtaining a result for you. So there's no real barrier, no matter what your situation is, to reaching out to a lawyer financially and reaching out to a reputable law firm or lawyer to discuss your claim. One of the advantages to us of being in a case early is that we can do more good. We can deal with that insurance company who's calling you and wanting you to give a statement, or the hospital who's hounding you for paying your medical bills, or the investigator that they have hired to investigate your claim. We can handle all of those things and protect you from the insurance company who is acting in their own interest and not yours. So getting us in early will help you with that. Also, getting us in early allows us to do an investigation. Sometimes we want to send an accident reconstructionist, a specialist, out to the scene of an accident to inspect it. We also want to preserve witness statements. We may send out an investigator to go out and get statements from witnesses who may disappear after months or years and may take a case that was completely viable to not being viable at all because we can't prove what happened. So preservation of evidence is critical in a personal injury case, and that does not get better over time. The best time to start preserving evidence is now. And I think the biggest thing, for us about this is we really can take a lot off folks' plate. When you're hurt, it wasn't something you intended on. It was unexpected. You have a busy life as it is, and now this is just one more thing. And in fact, it may be many more things. And so we've been through this with hundreds, if not thousands, of clients, and we are able to help you through the process, guide you, and take things off your plate. So, when you should hire a personal injury lawyer, look, it's ultimately up to you, but the sooner you do it, the better. The happier you're going to be, the more the lawyer is going to be able to do them. And this isn't me selling legal services. This is just the reality of the situation. And if you wait to hire a lawyer, that's fine. We can pick up pieces and we can try to do our best. We've been hired sometimes, a year and a half after an accident, and we work on those cases as well. But the most good that we can do is earliest in your case. And my advice to you, friend to friend, is just don't wait. Call somebody.